to the lineup the other night, Tuesday night. They know not everybody's back to full strength quite yet, but it's a work in progress, and a great effort here tonight will definitely carry a long way into that West Side tournament on Saturday and then into next week in the conference tournament.
Right now is a good time for them to start getting them back worked into the lineup and stuff like that. So it is nice to see everybody back. You know, things are really shaping up in every aspect of the game for him right now. His back row is playing pretty darn good. Is there improvement? Of course there is. Until, you get into tournaments, there's always something to tweak and stuff like that. But I see a lot of good things with these kids. Our front row is gelling with that setter again now. So it's going to be a fun night. It's always a barn burner over here.
Yes, indeed. The Hawks with a 19-13 record overall match-wise. Sets 42-30. As Wambach overall record 7-3 on the road. They are 11-13 for the Beckman Blazers. 22-11, the 11th ranked team in Class 3A. A set record of 55-29. As they are 9-2 overall. The Wambach a home mark of just 2-1. Only their fourth home match of the year. As we get closer to game time here, the Hawks will start Kyra Vasky, the libero, wearing her original number 1 again. Claire Dimmer, Macy Kleitz, Peyton Lindauer, Lily Meyer, Lauren Collier, and Allison Collier all in the mix for the Hawks. For Beckman, Brooke Lucas, Carolyn Kleesner, also Isabel Pennant, Paige McDermott, Ellie Bilstein, Sydney Steffen, and either Sydney Arns or Morgan Funky as we get set for volleyball here tonight. The Hawks and the Beckman Blazers, as Todd Feldman is the head coach of Beckman, his first season back since 2005 as his 21st overall. He started coaching volleyball here at Beckman in 1986 as he spent 20 seasons before getting out after the 2005 season. That 2005 season that saw the Beckman Blazers do well. Their one runner-up was back in 2000 as he took 4 teams to the state tournament, 1994, 96, 2000, and 01. The program itself, Beckman has been to the state tournament 5 times, with 06 being the other team there. As the Hawks lead this overall match since this series since 2007, in 12 meetings, the Hawks have won 11 and lost just 1 in sets. They're 33-5 in 38 sets since the fall of 2007. The last win for the Blazers came on September 20th of 2011, a 1-set win. The Hawks losing that night, as that will touch on more of that later. Now the national anthem coming. We'll take a break. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vasky, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio-video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Along with in-studio producer Paul Glazer, John Swisher, Joan Salo, back with you from Beckman Catholic High School here in Dyersville. Get ready for this matchup here. Joni, what do the Hawks have to do early to set the tone? A very good Beckman squad here. They got nice stats. They've played some competition, got 22 wins. What do the Hawks have to do?
The Hawks have to start passing right away, get in system, and then they have to play some pretty darn good defense, dig up some of their hits, and then get them a little frustrated. You know, there's nothing better than frustrating a good hitter when you dig up a couple of her hits right away, and then she looks at you like, really, you did that? So it'd be kind of fun to see that.
Yes, indeed, as both teams are out on the field getting ready for this one. As Collier, Meyer, Collier, Kleitsch, Lindauer, and now Vasky will come out in for Ava Hauser. And out there for Beckman, Bildstein, Bennett, also Steppen. To serve will be Sydney Arns, the 5'7" junior. We are underway at 7:39 on this Thursday night, final night regular season Wabash volleyball. This one's pinballed around, hit backwards off the hands of Macy Kleitsch, out of bounds. Beckman takes the first point of the night. Arns back to serve again. As a back set by Kleitsch, a hammer by Collier. It's a line drive hit up front. Now a little push over near the red basket. The basket there for cover. A trickle over there as it was hit by Kleitsch. This is a popper to the back row. Diving big effort by Lindauer. Now a swat over by Collier. A sideways bump right to left. Smacking that one over is Bennett. The bump set. The hammer by Kleitsch. Nice volley here. Good over by Collier. Now a sideways shiver there by Steppen. And Lauren Collier gets it back. What a volley. Yeah. Right to left. Here's the hammer off the block by Collier. Sideways shiver in the front basket. Got it to go. What a point there. Very well earned. And Macy Kleitsch gets her first kill of the night on the sideways shiver. Gets her tenor rolls out. And Macy Kleitsch gets the job done.
So second helping of dinner rolls.
Yes, indeed. As the sophomore, Macy Kleitsch, evens the ball game up early on here at 1. Joanna Voss in to serve. Going left to right. And this one falls down out of bounds off the hit of a Hawk on the far side. Beckman gets the point back at the ball, 2-1.
And we were also in the net on that, too, so he's going to call that either way. It was, a good diving effort by Kyrie trying to get to that ball.
Veteran officiating crew up top is Dan Nauman from Dubuque. Seawalls on the floor from Holy Cross. We usually have these gentlemen at Seawalls Gymnasium, but on the road, we find them here tonight. There's a block back over by Claire Dillard. A hard swat, blocked over by Collier on the right side. There's a push to the back row. Right there is Lauren Collier. She gets it up front. A one-hand runner by Demmer. She blocks this one as it was hit over by Steppen. Vasky now a hit by Lily Meyer. Bumped up in the air. It's hit to the back row. A dive and a roll by Collier. Couldn't get there in time for a good handle on it. And it's 3-1. Beckman with the early lead. Pink out here tonight. The second night out in a row for the Hawks. They had their own pink out on Tuesday night. Beckman celebrating their Cancer Awareness Night here tonight. They all have their pink jerseys on with the white numbers. As there is a into the net, called on Paige McDermott, a 5'8" sophomore. And the Hawks back within one. It's 3-2.
Right now, both teams are playing so well at the net. They're setting up blocks like crazy. This could be a game of who's got the most stamina tonight.
Going left to right. This is Collier. Up front, back set, hammer into the net and down. Not a good handle on that one. Dimmer had it trickle down her arms and fall on the Hawks side. It's 4-2 Beckman. As this one served over to Vansky, the partial set there. It's just getting a fingernail on his Dimmer. Now it's bumped back over by the Blazers. The set is pushed over by Ava Hauser, too far out of bounds on the far side. And it's Beckman leading now by 3, 5-2.
And Ava really wanted to place that. She saw there was no defense there, just a little outside.
And this one is going to be out of bounds with the call.
Yep, out of bounds.
Out on the Hawks. Another point for Beckman. They lead by 4 here, 6-2.
A little bit of a run on Beckman, but not because of them being aggressive. It's because of us making mistakes.
We'll walk her over. Dimmer. Front set back to Dimmer. Right off the forehead of Sydney Arms, the 5'7" junior, and no self-defense for that one. Claire Dimmer brought the heat that time.
I think there's Taktikar on her forehead on that one. That was an excellent hit. You know what? She got right back up and went to work.
She did.
I admire her.
Phased her. I might have been out for a 10-minute nap.
I would have been crying.
Need some water after that one on my face. There's a short arm into the net by Beckman. It's 6-4, 2-point lead now for the Blazers. Hawks battling back. Allie Martin, the junior, in to serve. For the second time, propped up, front set, right to left. Here's a hit to the back row, and it was out, just off the back end. Beckman's asking for a touch.
They are, but they're not going to get it.
No can do.
Yeah, this one time, Allie was really happy she was swinging away and missed.
Rising up was Carolyn Klaesner, the junior. Al Martin. Front set. Hammer into the net. That's Ellie Bilstein, the 5'11" senior. As Isabel Bennett leads his team with 192 kills, 4 over the 100 mark. Ellie Bilstein has 162. Heather Bockett said 129. Carolyn Klaesner 107. This one trickles over, bumped around, now hit over by Hauser. The freshman has been playing well of late.
She has been. She's just so quick.
The tap over, sideways shiver near the breadbasket, but good cover there by Sydney Steffen, the junior. And here's your front set right to left. Hauser lets this one fly out the back end. Too hard and out of bounds. It's 7-6 now. Beckman the 1-point advantage. Beckman has 14 on their roster, 6 seniors, 7 juniors, 1 sophomore. The Hawks have 15, 2 seniors, 9 juniors, 2 sophomores, and 2 freshmen. For head coach Brett Mather, 22nd year left center. There's 7:32 and 1:56. And hammering it down there, Claire Dimmer got the heat again for her second kill of the night.
You know, the thing that's happening with Claire right now, and no offense to Allison, and Allison was trying so hard, but Macy's got everything in her back pocket of what she could throw at these people that she did last year. So you can see that coming back tonight.
As this is Lindauer from the right back corner. Turns it over to Bennett. Pops it up front. Back set. Here is a hit. Blocked back over to the Hawks on the far side by Hauser and Collier. There's a kill off the forearm of Allison Collier. As getting that one to 13.
Yep.
As Sydney Steffen gets a kill. As this one is lost out of bounds off the Blazers. Hawks get the point on the far side. We're tied at 8.
It's a nice, good hard hit by Lauren Collier. It's nice when she can use that block and make that go out.
And back middle, Baskey. Nice cover, and now have to hit it over and 3 for the middle. Oh, a little dump down block city by Collier, Lauren Collier, right on top of the net. Got that one to go. And what a great job there.
She timed that just perfectly. She saw what they were going to do. She read what they were going to do, and then put her hands right where they needed to be.
As this is a ball that just skims over the top of the tape there by number 4. That's Caroline Glazer, a 5'6" junior. Now, this one's short arm by Glazer after she gets her team to point. And the Hawks get it back. It's 10-9. Back left corner. This is Macy Kleich. Kleich will send it to the back row. Now bumped up front. From off the top of the tape from Bennett. Vasky gets there to cover. It's bumped over in 3 by Kleich. Front set, right to left. Bennett for the hard kill. Stuck it in the sideline. And Isabel Bennett, her first kill tonight. That's why she's the leading kill artist on this team. Boy, that looked pretty there.
I was watching her warm-ups, and that little girl gets some sky underneath her feet. She's a very, very strong hitter.
And a front set, Kleich avoiding the net of the line. Collier, Allison tips it over. There's a hit back by Bennett. Another kill as Macy Kleich cannot get there in time. And it is a 11-10 lead here for the Blazers.
You know, and sometimes people in the back row, they have to understand if that ball's above their shoulders, let it go. It's going to be out.
Bumped up by Meyer. She gets out of the way for Allison Collier to smack it over. Front step, little hit, a block back over. Lauren Collier won the one-hand tussle at the net over Ellie Bildstein, and we're knotted up at 11. Second tie in this game, number 1. As this one sent over by Joanna Voss. That'll be a 2-hit violation called on Beckman. And the Blazers give up the lead for the first time here in this game. The Hawks take the lead after 12-11 here.
Yeah, the biggest run was when we were on 2 and 3, and you know they had a 4-point run right at the beginning of the game, and they just ran into the net.
And a net violation it is. Hawks lead by 2, 13-11.
But you know that's how aggressive Bennett is. Bennett she's going to go after every single thing, and then lost her balance there. I think she almost stepped on somebody's foot.
Voss sending it over. Bumped up front. Front set. Hit over and down in front of Vasky. As getting that kill that time was Ellie Bildstein. Second on the team in the kill department with 162.
She's a tall girl. She's a very talented athlete.
And this one lost. Vasky, Collier, and Dimmer right there. Drops to the floor on the far side in that up front corner. And we're knotted up at 13. And third tie of the game. Here the front set. Hit over by Dimmer off a block. Now, front set hit over and down by Paige McDermott. Her first kill tonight for the 5'8" sophomore. And it's 14-13. Beckman with a 1-point lead. And this one, a diving effort, now bumped over in 3. Near out of bounds, Lauren played it off the back set. A block back over by Lily Meyer. And Beckman with the 2-point lead. It's 15-13.
I would say that Bildstein's a pretty good blocker.
And Allison Collier hits it over. The front set from the middle of the floor, left corner, block back over. Jenna Irwin. Yes, Meyer was there for the block. Dimmer was right next to her. Lily Meyer gets credit for it, and it's 15-14. Beckman by 1. From the right back corner, Collier. Little tap over, two-handed style by Bennett. Back set. This is Meyer sending it over. Front set, right to left. Hard hit. Out of bounds. Was there a tip? No tip. And the Hawks tied it up at 15 once again.
Boy, there's a lot of seesawing going around here.
Yes, indeed. Back and forth. We expected it. As West Delaware starting to play better of late. In stand of a Huntsville up front. Front set, left corner. Hauser pops it over. Now on the run. Hit over in the back row to Collier. Front set, back over and down. Is it Fleich? Yep, Macy gets another kill, her second of the night. Hawks back up by one now, 16-15. This back and forth tussle. Midway through stages here of game number one. Allison Collier hits this one too hard off the back end. The end of the game is tied again. Our fifth tie, hit for 6. 16-16 here for the right back corner. Sydney Steffen will serve it over the junior jump serve over to Lauren Collier. Back set. Here is Meyer in a block, but out of bounds. Off the hands of Paige McDermott. Lily Meyer gets credit for that kill, her first of the night.
8 tie.
Wow. Now the Hawks have a 1-point lead again. 17-16. Lauren Collier led the way with 15 kills the other night. Lily Meyer had 8 on Takeout Senior Night Tuesday night. That's Seedorf. And there's just a two-handed tapper on that far side. Couldn't get there in time was Fleich. As give the points there to number 6. Paige McDermott, her second kill tonight. For the 5'8" sophomore. We're tied again. Our ninth tie at 17. Martin. Now Kleitz. Now Lauren Collier gets it over off the tape. As Libero comes in, there's some pinball around. And great effort there by Collier getting on the floor. Then Baskey doing the same. Then Kleitz laid out for it, but could not get that ball high enough. It's 18-17. Beckman. Libero put Lucas in for the first time. 5'1" senior. Wants a half windmill over. Now Baskey with the cover. Hit over by Kleitz. Popped up in the air. Lucas will bump set it to the back middle. There's Bennett. She sends it to the back row where Martin is. Now a sideways bump going right to left. Collier gets it from Kleitz. Go push to the back row. Great cover by Lauren Collier. Guiding out. Baskey now a hit over. And too hard. Out the back end by Ava Hauser. And Beckman has a 2-point lead. And Coach Mathers senses the momentum. He wants to squash it right here. 19-17. Beckman, our first time out. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Back into Dyersville. Beckman High School to be exact. Lindauer serves over after the Hawks get a point back from a service error by Beckman. 19-18. Here's a little tough down. Nice. Kind of like faked out the shimmer over the net there and actually did a set. Fleich to Collier. Caught off the Beckman defense. She spiked it in the back row, and this game is tied again for the 10th time tonight. 19-19. Here in game number one. Front set. Here's a block back over. Beckman able to field it. Lucas, now a little running tapper and getting it down and in right in front of Baskey. Got 4 or 6?
Number 4, actually number 6.
As Heather Bonkenstedt, she found out during break, is actually Heather Bonkenstedt wearing number 6 tonight. A jersey change because of the pink out tonight. So Paige McDermott is not number 6. Heather Bonkenstedt, the 5'8" junior, is number 6 and having a great start here tonight. She's the third leading kill artist with 129 kills. 21-19. That one almost hit the floor. Beckman able to live on. They push it back over. There's a front set. Ava Hauser getting it off the hands of Carolyn Cleveland on the far side as it trickles out of bounds. And the Hawks lead by 1 again. It's 21-20. Hawks trail by 1, I should say. 21-20. Beckman the lead. Back right side to serve is Kyra Baskey. As Baskey Spins it over, popped around, a one-handed tap over middle of for Martin. Sideways shiver, no set that time by. Is a hammer into the net by Carolyn Priestner, the junior. And the Hawks have tied it up. The 11th tie of this game one, 21-21.
Crazy.
How about that?
This is one good, very good set to watch, man. This is fun.
Hope this game continues. As a front set. Oh! Lauren Collier right there for another block. And point down for the Hawks. Collier giving her team a 1-point lead. We'll keep it right here. 22-21, the 1-point advantage as the Hawks 3 points away from claiming set number one. We'll try to get some score updates as this night goes along from Epworth, where Western Dubuque is taking on Mount Vernon. If they can pull the upset there over the Mustangs, they would find themselves in a tie for the conference. And Hawks trying to play spoiler here tonight. We talked about the pre-match as Beckman needs a win and a Western Dubuque win for a share of the WAMAC East Division. Both teams playing pretty good and taking advantage of each other's few mistakes here and there.
You know, and when you say few, that is true. They're both playing so aggressively that they're aggressive mistakes that a coach doesn't mind as much.
Tyra Lasky will serve. Hawks by 1, 22-21. There's a diving effort by Lucas. Now Bennett hits it almost to the rafters, but it just avoids it. He's going to hammer down by Lauren Collier. Boy, the Hawks playing poised right now. Lauren Collier.
The face on that girl when she came down from that one, she knew it. That was very, very beautiful. Quick hit from the middle.
Fourth kill tonight. Basket lines this one over. It's 23-21. Sideways bump over by Buckenstead. It's on the net by Kleitch. It's bumped up in the air. There's a line driver over Martin. Up towards the net, it falls down. Tyre and Kleitch were there. And it just came down on their side before they could realize it and get it back over. It's 23-22. Hawks by 1. Serving back right side is Cleveland. Vasky there. Front set over the line. Yep. Collier, the right foot.
Saw that right away.
Well over that line, and the veteran officials all over it. And we're tied again for the 12th time in this game, number 1, 23-all. And here's a line driver off the tape. Lindauer plays it. Front set. The hammer by Collier flips the back row defense and gets her 5th kill of the night. Lauren Collier gives her team a lead and a chance for the game point here. 24-23 Hawks.
Kaufman tries to throw somebody in just to kind of take that little timing off and make her stand back there and wait a little bit for the serve.
Back left side, Kleitch. Puts it to the back row. It's popped up. Now a bump by Steffen. Tossed over. Back set, Kleitch. Hammered by Meyer. Out. Boy, that was very close. That looked like it hit the line right in front of it. But just
players
out.
are saying it was in.
Just out, says the line judge. Wow. Did they point down? 24 all. Back set. Here's Lauren Collier. What do we got? 2 hit violation call the Hawks. And a point goes back to Beckman. A timeout called here for the Hawks. 25-24. Quick break. We're back after this with KMCH Sports.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Back in 25-24. Beckman the 1-point lead now here late in game number 1. Collier for the kill. Got it down. It was in and there was a block touch up front. So we're tied up at 25. Lauren Collier has her 6th kill tonight. And the Hawks have tied this game up again. We're knotted up for the 13th time here in set number 1. Back right corner. Joanna Voss. Voss. Serve. Shot back over and down. Off the head of Bennett as she went up for it. Hit right back down on top of her. Was it Meyer?
That was Meyer and
Dimmer. Yeah, Dimmer and Willie Meyer there for that one.
Doesn't get much better than that, John.
Nope, there's Joanna Voss using
Got to have that one.
that ball. Yep, she did that the other night a couple times. 26-25, Hawks by one. We're in overtime in game number one. There's a low one. Beckman able to not play it, but it's just back over Beckman, able to recover somehow. Ellie Bilstein comes up as that ball got lost under the net for a second. She came up with it, hit it back over right in the breadbasket. 26-4 here.
Fingertip kill by Bilstein.
Oh,
This is awesome.
as here's Bennett for the right back corner. Toss to the back row. Collier up front. Front check. Here's Allison Collier. Hit back over. A hellacious block on the right side by Ellie Bilstein, the 5'11 junior. And now the Blazers ahead by one. 27-26. The back set. Here's the hit to the back row. Just out, and Beckman has won this first set. Wow, what a thriller it was. 14 ties. 14 ties in that first set. As 28-26, the win for Beckman here in set number one. The Hawks will try to rebound from that. Beckman gains a little momentum, taking a 1-0 match lead. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Your number one Hawk fans. Auto Owners Insurance and Parrott Insurance is a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and farm to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. For more information, visit me, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester today.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Sode's Green Acre, located in Guttenberg, offers a fun shopping experience for the entire family. Retro candy, unique gifts and toys, gourmet foods, coffee and tea, top shelf spirits, craft beer and wine, plus a cafe with full bar service. Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg. Find them on Facebook.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Athletes strive for excellence during competition. F&M strives to exceed clients' expectations. Whereas athletes and teams focus on the score, F&M focuses on the success of our valued clients, one relationship at a time. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
John and Joe back with you from Beckman High School here in Dyersville as a thrilling set number one, 28-26, Beckman prevailed. 14 ties in that first game. It took 23 minutes. As we're ready to go here, and underway, the Hawks serve right to left, and a two-hit violation called right out of the gates on Beckman. The Hawks lead 1-0. So, the Hawks have got to use that as they knew they could play with this team, but even more so now with a great effort. That one sneaks over the net on the left side. On top of the tape, hung up there and then dropped down before the Blazer Funky could get to it. And so you can't let it go the other way. It's good momentum for Beckman to win a game like that. Oh, yeah. Hawks trying to come back here. And it serves out of bounds by Vaughn. So it's 2-1 in favor of Beckman now. In favor of the Hawks, I should say. 2-1. Is that right? 2-1. As back middle, in the arms, a 5'7" junior will serve it over. Lauren Collier. Sideways shiver. Front basket. A hit and roll by Kleesner, but it goes out of bounds. Macy Kleitz. Boy, she's got that working.
We got to give the kill to Claire because she's the last one to touch it. But like that is such a sneaky play because it looks like Macy's going to shiver it over.
This one hit over off the serve by Collier. He'll toss over, two-handed style by Steffen. Pop back over now toward the net. Front set, right to left. Here's Bennett, rises up and throws it down. Isabel Bennett, the leading kill player coming in for Beckman.
She places it well, too, John. She does a nice job.
She sees the floor. She's serving this one over to Collier. Front check Light. Here is Hauser for the kill, and off the touch of a front row girl. Sydney Steffen goes out of bounds. Hawks lead by 2, 4-2. Allie Martin comes in. Lily Meyer will take a breather. Martin's in the back row to serve now. Collier's back there with her. Baskey's in the middle with Hauser, Fleich, and Dimmer up front. Martin laces it over. Front set. Left side, hard hammer. Self-defense by Martin as that one came high and tight. As Heather Backenstedt gets her fourth kill tonight. The outside hitter, a 5'8" junior, the third on the team in kills, coming in tonight with 129. 4-3, Hawks by 1. This one tossed over to the far side. Martin on a knee. Dug it. There's Collier, sends to the back row. Popped up by Bennett. Back set. There's a toss over by Kleesner. Dasky, now Hauser smacks it over. Front set, right to left. This is Backenstedt. Blocked back over by Dimmer. Up top of the net, little tap over. Kleitz now gets out of the way. A bump set back to Kleitz from Dasky. This one's over by Kleitz. Off the antenna. Did that not hit the antenna? Looked like it bounced down on the Beckman side anyhow, and it goes Hawks point. It's 5-3, 2-point advantage.
Yeah, I thought the first pass that they tried to get it over was in the net, but Steve's right down there, so
yes,
I mean, I never argue with Steve. Anybody else but Steve?
Never. And he appreciates that.
Sure he does.
Line drive over from Lindauer. 5-3, 2-point lead. Here's a smack off the hands of Kleitz from the right arm of Carolyn Kleesner. Bennett covers from the back row. Back set on the run. A little tippity tap over. And a nice job by Backenstedt. Kleitz tried their best, but cannot get there in time. It's 5-4, 1-point Hawk lead.
You know, and that's with being out for as long as she was. She saw it. She just didn't get herself going right away.
Back middle. The libero. Rick Lucas serving it over. Hawks get it back. Lucas now the bump from the middle of the floor. Hits over to Collier. Front set right to left. Left corner. Here's Hauser. And we have a two-hit violation called on the Hawks. This game is tied at 5. We had 14 ties in that set number 1. A set that Beckman came back and won 28-26 in 23 minutes. Lucas knocks it over. Back set. Hauser avoids the antenna on the far side with some pinballs around. Getting it over his pocket, 7-3. Bumped up, left side. Here's Hauser off the tape. Pinballs around back on top of the net. Boy, just a ping pong back and forth. And this one, a left-handed shiver, half windmill by Kleitz. Hit to the back row.
Lindauer, beautiful pass.
Bennett. Great cover, and the pass up front by Lindauer. Smacking it over is Hauser. Here is Backenstedt. Collier gets her knuckles on that one. Now it's popped up in the air by Beckman. Nice volley here. We saw a real long one on set number 1. This one is going to be a miss hit by Kleitz. The 2-hit. Would have been a real quick set there by Kleitz. As old curveball coming off of there. As 1-point lead Beckman, 6-5 here in set number 2. They lead the match 1-0. This one's hit back over off the hands of Collier. Now the Hawks will send it over again after a step back. Hauser Now this one's hit by Kleesner. Saving it from going out of bounds is Flight. Smacking over is Collier.
Nice back throw.
Back set, and this one's going to go out of bounds. It was just touched by Allison Collier. On the kill, Sydney Steffen, the junior. Her second of the night. It's 7-5, 2 points. Beckman lead. This one just trickles over the tape, and pinball around Vasky, Fleich, and Hauser. Goes in the bleachers on the far side. And now in the game for the first time, I'm assuming this is going to be Paige McDermott. I'm wearing the number 12 now tonight. For some reason, Bockenstead and McDermott switched.
Yeah.
As 8-5 Beckman, this one popped up. Dyer, little tap. Hit back over. AC Fleich got a right hand on it and down where nobody was on that left side of the net. Bockenstead couldn't get there in time. It's an 8-6 lead for Beckman. This one into the net. Scored on by Vasky. 9-6. This one, line drive over. Vasky left corner. Collier hit to the far back corner and out of bounds right in front of that Beckman student section on the far side. A timeout for Coach Mather and the Hawks. 10-6 in favor of Beckman here in game number 2. Beckman leads the match 1-0. We're taking a break. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
Back into Beckman High School, 11-6. Blazers, 2-hit violation called. Now 12-6. Beckman leads. Couple points here after the timeout. The biggest lead of the night for either team. 12-6 Beckman. Back middle, Bockenstedt serving it over. Martin pops it up. Fleich, quick set. Hit back over by Collier after Beckman returned it. Now a push over by Bennett. Nice cover by Vasky. There's a hit off the net. And this is going to be into the net called on Beckman. Hawks pointing the ball, 12-7, 5-point lead. A couple other finals in game number 1 of matches around the area. Edgeco beat North Lynn 25-13 in Edgewood tonight. And Mount Vernon came back to win over Western Dubuque in Epworth 26-24. Mount Vernon scored the last 5 points to win that one in set number 1, 26-24. Mount Vernon with the win tonight will win the conference outright. As this is another point for the Rangers, they get it back 13-7.
Yeah, Macy thought that ball was out. She went and she put her toes on the line, but they almost hit her toes.
Back middle. Paige McDermott, the 5'10", check that 5'8" sophomore. This one's hit down the line, right on the line, and good. Lauren Collier gets the kill point there for Lauren.
That's Allison.
Allison, thank you. As Allison has her first kill of the night. 13-8, 5-point lead. Right back corner is Voss. And hammered over. Up front set, Bennett, back row. Voss, Collier, now bumped over by Vasky. Front set, no, back set. Pulled over by Funky. Now Vasky, right side, short on into the net by Lily Meyer. And the 14-8. 6-point lead here for Texas.
Beckman came back from that first game with a little bit more zest than West Delaware did. West Delaware's just working their way back into it now.
This one sent over and out of bounds. Off the serve by Sydney Arns, the 5'7" junior. The ball goes out in the hallway. It's in the entryway here of Beckman High School Commons.
Speaking of entryway,
you read my mind.
Their entryway is gorgeous.
Beautiful new entryway that's been built in the last year here at Beckman High School. Very nicely done. There's a dump down by Demmer. It's pinned ball around. Beckman will get it back over, and it's down. No cover there for the Hawks. Meyer couldn't get there in time. That's a 6-point lead, 15-9. What happened there? She just backed up too far?
She was still backing up, and every time you see the hand starting to touch the ball, you stop and go forward instead of backwards. So, learning situation there.
Bennett serves it over, popped over by a little bump by Vasquez. Here's a hammer and a block, but it comes down on the Hawks side. The roll down the fingertips of Claire Dimmer. And that kill was by Bockenstead again, her 5th of the night. 16-9, Bennett lines it over. Geyer, quick little set, Dimmer. It's hit on the far side. Pin ball around. Front set, blocked right back to Dimmer. And going to be the carry violation. There's a hitter in the neck area and a national reaction, of course, to go up with the hands.
Right. And right now they've got Bilstein against Claire. You know, they're going to have to run, they're going to have to think of something other than a quick. So they're going to have to run a D, a back set, or a straight 3 and try to get that a little quicker away from Bilstein.
Coach Mather takes the timeout. We'll keep it right here, 17-9 in favor of Beckman. We do have some news coming in regarding West Delaware football tomorrow night because of the rain expected, the heavy rains expected in the area tomorrow. In the KMCH listening area, they have made it just one varsity game tomorrow night at Brown Field. And as of now, it will still be a 7:15 start. There is a possibility if the rains are looking like they'll come more, will come later in the night. They could push it up to as early as 5:30 for one varsity game. So we will keep you updated, of course, here. And our coverage will start whenever, 15 minutes or so, half hour before the start. Tomorrow night, right? Well, whenever we need to start to get everything on our pregame programming. As usual, it usually starts at 6:45, but we'll go when we need to tomorrow night. Line drive over, but we'll keep you updated on that. Right now, still 7:15 start for one varsity game only at Brown Field. Tomorrow night, Hawks host Dubuque Waller. We're back underway here, 17-9. Line drive over by Hauser. Front set right to left. This is Bockenstead going up to the back row. Nice dig and roll by Collier. And it's a pinball around, dropped under the net by Steffen. The Hawks are back within 7, 17-10. Allie Martin will come back in as Lily Meyer will take a breather.
You know, Ava Hauser had 3 hits in those 4 volleys over the net, and she hit every single one as hard as she could. That girl is going to be a star.
Great student sections on hand. Beckman well represented. Even the Hawks on the road got a very nice representation of student body here tonight. This is a 2-hit violation called on Beckman on the far side. Hawks will serve going right to left. Allie Martin will do the honors. Lauren Collier back in with her. Vasky up in the middle. Hauser, Dimmer, and Kleitch up front. 17-11. Here's Bennett smacking into the middle where Dimmer there for the cover. This one's hit over by Hauser. This one, 2-hit violation, lift carry. I was going for the lift. Some of the Hawk fans were going for 2 hits. But the lift, as I thought, and it did come from the stand-up official, Dan Nauman. 17-12, 5-point lead. Hawks trail by 5 to the Blazers. This one out of bounds. Served in front of the Beckman bench. It's 18-12.
Hawks have a little clawing back to do right now.
They do indeed. Line drive over. Martin there for the cover. Back set for the hammer is Dimmer, but it's played by Beckman, the former Sydney Steffen, holding the line. Hitting it over is Kleesner. So pop to the back middle. But the Hawks regain, and now a block down on the Hawks side. There was Ellie Bilstein, the 5'11 junior, coming in with a hellacious number on blocks on the year with 108.
And I'm starting to believe it.
Leads the team, and with that number, she's got to lead the class and maybe the state. And this one, a diving effort by Martin, but it goes under the net, out of bounds, 20-12. The Blazers are 5 points away.
You know, and the thing is, when she's that good of a middle, you can't run a quick set in front of her. She puts her hands like 3 feet over the net.
This one, she's got to reach off the bump of Martin. Hits the antenna on the far side, right in front of Mr. Nauman. And it's a 21-12 lead here for Beckman, as the Blazers are just 4 points away from going up 2-0 in this match. This one is tossed over. Dimmer gets it, gets out of the way. Martin now from the middle. Collier smacks it over. Back set. This is Kleesner. Now Kleich. Hauser on the return. And it's a pinball around. Somehow Beckman gets it back over and down. Things are going right when you're able to get a point out of that.
Yeah. Well, you know, and that's one thing. That's just a hallmark of Todd Troutman. When his kids have a pass that they need to push, they push it to each corner.
Carolyn Kleesner. It's her third kill of the night. 3 points away of the Blazers. 22-12. It's a block back down by Ellie Bildstein. Another block for her. 3 kills on the night. 5'11" junior. The young team, Lucas and Funky, are 2 seniors that play. The other 4 seniors do not play on the varsity squad. Sent to the back row, 23-12. Little tap on the run by Hauser. Put up in the air, bump set. There's a toss over right in the front basket. Basket couldn't get there quick enough for the cover. And the Blazers are 1 point away from going up 2-0. 24-12, Beckman.
That's a 7-point run on Beckman, too. They deserve it. They've played very well this last 7 points for sure.
So it's tossed over to the far side. Martin there to pop it up in the air. Kleich now a bump over by Vasky. Push to the back row. Collier there. Kleich to the left side. Hauser. She sends it to the Worthington area. That time out of bounds, 25-12. And that's the way our set number 2 comes to a close. Beckman 25. The Hawks 12. Beckman goes up 2-0 in his final regular season match of the Wombat Conference this season. As the Hawks find themselves down 2, we go to game 3. Next, we're back after this with KMC Sports.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Back into Beckman High School here in Dyersville. Beckman won a set against the Hawks last year. Hawks won 3-1. Before that, had to go back to 2012. Last Beckman win in this series at Cedar Gymnasium in Manchester, 3-2. Before that, here in Dyersville, the Hawks won 3-1. As the game number
Bennett
3 gets underway here. Bennett gets the kill. Her fourth of the night. And there's a jump down by Flora Giller for her fourth kill of the night. The Hawks down 2-0. 28-26 Beckman in 23 minutes in game 1. 25-12 Beckman, 17 minutes in game 2. Lindauer will serve it over. Tossed up front, back set. Here's a little poke over, diving effort, Vasky. Couldn't get a hand on it, falls down. It's 2-1. Beckman with the lead. Right now, the last 40 sets in this series, Delaware leads the set series 33-7. The overall match series 11-1 since 2007. 12 matches. There's a hard block by Ellie Bildstein. Another kill for her, the 5'11" middle blocking junior. For Coach Todd Trauman, his first year back since 2005. Spent 20 years here coaching volleyball from 86 to 2005. This one off the hands and out of bounds with Heather Bockenstedt. Was it Giller or Hauser?
Macy Kleitz.
No, neither one. Thank you. Macy Kleitz with her third kill tonight. And Tyler Vasky in to serve.
Oh, she had one last game.
Thank you. As 3-2. Make that 4-2. Beckman serve out of bounds on the far side by Vasky. As back to serve it here right side. It'll be Sydney Steffen. Line drive over, front there, little sideways shiver. Got the poke over by Collier. Hard ball hit into that there by Carolyn Please there. And it's 4-3. Hawks trail by 1 now. Back left side, Macy Kleitz. Hit over, and now this one popped around. On the Blazers side now, off the block up front, into the net called on the Hawks. And it is 5-3. Coming back in is Morgan Funky as Sydney Arns will take a seat. Another update from Edco tonight. What a barn burner they had in set number 2 there. It was Northland winning 30-28 over Edco. This one crossed over for the right side to Beckman and mishandled on the far side between Vasky and Collier. And it's 6-3.
A little more communication would help on that. They just got to start yelling at each other. You know, and the older girl needs to say, I got it.
Back middle. Lucas. Pops it to the back row. Vasky up front. Front set. Right to left. A running tap over by Collier. Bennett from the back row. Lindauer. Back set. Right corner. Meyer. Popped up front. Out back set. Right corner. Hit by Vasky, but out of bounds. On that far side, that's Paige McDermott, the sophomore. Gets her first kill of the night, her actual kill. She got a few early on where we didn't know who she was. We gave her credit when it was Heather Bockenstedt, but that's her first real kill of the night. Line driver over. This is bumped up right to left. Collier sends it to Bernard that time. Out the back end for an 8-3 Beckman lead. And Coach Mather wants a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Back into Beckman High School. Here's a throw down by Allison Collier. Rousing gets her second kill tonight. And it's 8-4. In favor of Beckman. Hawks going to pick it up a little bit here. Down 2-0 in this match. Things have gone Beckman's way for a majority of this night. After that little momentum shift there with a great comeback win, it looked like it took a little out of sails, which we were afraid of. This one goes off the tape and down for Beckman. And the Hawks back to within 3.
And they let them have like a 5-point run right there. You know, at the beginning of the game, you can't let people do that. You've got to keep yourself right with them.
This one served over. Diving effort by Bennett out of bounds. That's 8-6.
That's the way to claw your way back.
2-point lead down for Beckman. Joanna Voss will serve back middle. Tosses it over Bennett. Now a front set getting out of the way. It's hit backwards by Dimmer. Pops up in the air by Voss. Now a bump over by Kleitsch. This is a back set. The hit over. Dasky. Sideways shiver over. Popped up in the air by Steffen. Now a hammer by Bennett. Dasky bumps it up. Collier sends it to the back row. I should say Lily Meyer sends it to the back row. Bennett laying out effort for that one. Couldn't get to it. Lily Meyer has her second kill of the night. Yep. And a timeout Beckman. So Chopin uses his first timeout, I believe. 8-7. 1-point lead. We're back after this in KMCH score.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
John and Joan back with you from Beckman High School. High school volley here. Running out the back end with Hawkinstead. And the Hawks to come back to tie this game up at 8 and gain some fire here. They don't want to be shut out. Their final regular season match of the year, trying to come back and pull off the upset. The 11th ranked team in 3A Beckman leads this match 2-0. Tied at 8 here in set 3. Up back over by the Blazers. There's a smack to the back row. Bennett's there up front. That's over the line. Violation going to be called on Sidney Steffen. The Hawks have the lead for the first time here, 9-8.
That's the way to claw their way back, you know, and that was an aggressive play to claw their way back instead of just making unforced errors.
Beckman's set record after the first two wins, 57-29. They're 22-11 coming into the match tonight. Here's a hopper over. Vasky. A great cover on the floor by Demmer. It's going to be bumped over by Vasky in 3. And hit at the net. Blocked back over by Demmer. Demmer gets the cover. Now a one-hand setup. Hit over by Demmer. This one's blocked out of bounds by Demmer. As the kill point there for Morgan Funky, her first of the night. It's the 5'6" senior. And we're tied again at 9. Back middle. Line drives it over. Popped around. This one is pinballed around and down on the Blazers side. Allison Collier will get credit for that kill. Their third of the game, of the match, I should say, 10-9. The 1-point Hawk lead now. No update from Epworth. Mount Vernon won the first one 26-24. If they win tonight, they'll win the conference division outright. This one goes under the net off a miss hit by Beckman. The Hawks lead by 2, 11-9.
You know, with Allison Collier, she leads the team in aces. That's her 31st of the year now.
Up front, back set. There's a hard kill up in the air. Kleich, Meyer, Hauser. Good cover there by the Blazers. Front set, right to left, minute for the kill. Out the back side and out just out that corner. How close? Yes, it was. If he had to avoid the ball and look down at it, and he's getting a little stuff from the boys over there. A little home faithful. I hope he's a history teacher here. Warn him about that tomorrow. 12-9. This one's a toss over. Front set. There's a hit into the net by the Hawks and a Beckman point. 12-10. Hawks by 2. Back to serve. Right corner is Caroline Fleesner. Line drives over. Collier pops it up. Oh, set and a throwdown by Dimmer. Hawk, instead of laying out effort for that one, cannot get to it. It's 13-10 Hawks. Martin is back in. Lily Meyer will take a breather. 5 kills for Claire tonight. 5th of the night right there for Dimmer. Boy, Collier leads the way with 7. Martin serves it over. Hit back over now. Pinball back and forth. What do they got? Net on. I have a net violation on the Hawks. And Beckman point in the ball. 13-11. 2-point advantage here for the Hawks. Back left side. This is Sydney Arns, the 5'7" junior. Tossed over, middle of the floor. Sideways shiver there by Kleich. Front set. This is hit to the back row by Collier. Ava Hauser short arms this one into the net. That's a 1-point lead now. 13-11. 2-12, I should say. 1 point. 13-12. Now they give him another. Must have been behind a point. They call it even now at 13. If they miss it and give them 2. Now they give them one more. It's 14-13.
That's not what I got. And I'm always right.
I don't think so. Yeah. I think he might have hit it twice. Up front. Bumped up in the air from the middle. Head over. Front set. Hit down. Vasky couldn't get there in time. 15-13.
Yeah, you got 2 books going down there, so they got to be.
Yeah, one she catches. And 15-13, our score for now. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime. Featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Back in the Beckman High School front set. Dimmer with the hammer over and down after Sydney Orange made an effort at it. Went off her hands and on the court. And a 15-14 score here.
And Macy set that ball just perfectly because Bill's team couldn't get her hands over the net to it.
15-14. Hawks trail by 1. This one's poked out of bounds by Bildstein. And it's tied up at 15.
Fourth tie of the night now.
At 14 in that game number 1, 28-26 Beckman win. They're having a barn burner tonight in Epworth, too. They're tied at 22 in set number 2. Mount Vernon won the first one after scoring 5 points in a row to come back 26-24. This one falls down on the Hawks side, and Beckman leads by 1, 16-15.
Yeah, that was a nice little D hit by Bennett. I've never seen her do that yet tonight.
As Bennett pops it over. Off the serve. With the back set, little push over. Martin up underneath the net. Pikes couldn't get there in time. And it's 17-15. Blazers are 7 points away. Seven points away. 2-point lead. Blocked back over, hit back and out of bounds by Hauser. That's an 18-15 advantage here for Beckman. As this one serves over, back set. Hauser for the kill. Bennett pops it up front. Bumped in the middle. Now short arm into the net and down. 4-hit violation called on Beckman. Back to a 2-point lead. 18-16. Hawks trail by 2. Lasky back right corner to serve. Lasky sends it to the back row. Up front. Back set. There's a little toss over. Collier pushes it back over. It's back set, and we have 2-hit violation called on the back set there. The Hawks trail by 1, 18-17.
Here is where they get a good defensive stop and they get a nice kill just to keep that game.
Baskey serves it over. Front set. Cross the net, right to left. Lindauer now a sideways shiver and a hit over by Lauren Collier. She gets another kill and fakes out Bennett from the back row there. Collier has her 8th kill tonight. Baskey to serve again. We're knotted up. 5th tie in this game, number 3, 18 all. So left-handed jump down there. Business-like by Sydney Steffen as she hustles back to serve now. As Steffen for the right back corner. Blazers up again by 1, 19-18. Now the line judge on the far side going to ask the stand-up official something. And here we go. Martin. The clutch. Hard hit by Collier, but fielding it there was Barnes. This was the hard throw down there by Fleisner. Her 4th kill tonight. The Blazers are 5 points away. They lead this match 2-0. Beckman trying to win 23 games for the 4th time in 4 years. As this one,
I think that was a miscommunication.
Down, and Beckman gets another point, 4 points away, 21-18.
Yeah, I think Lauren was coming up for a back set, and Macy thought she was coming for a quick.
Martin up front, back set. Here's Collier for the throw over. Bennett there, hitting into the back row. Baskey. Now Collier off a touch up front. Bennett pops it up. Front set. Hard hit to the back row. Mockenstead. There's a hit over by Lauren Collier. Hawks trail by 3. This one set high and deep. Out the back end to Cascade that time. 21-19.
And that's the thing. The hits have either been really, really in and good or really, really out. It's not too many of them are close.
AC Kleitz from the left back corner. Hawks trail by 2, 21-19.
That just means they're all hitting hard.
Indeed. Back set. The running camper. This one, diving effort from Meyer. Goes off her left hand and out of bounds. 22-19. 3-point lead here for Beckman, and they're 3 points away from claiming this match and sending them to 6 wins in the east side of the conference. Back set. Collier, hard hit, but right there is Fleisner. They send it to the back row. Bennett pops it over. Baskey bumps it up, right corner. Skims over the net, off the hands of Meyer, and down underneath the net. A valiant effort by Sydney Steffen. Hawks back in within 2, 22-20.
Good hit by Meyer. I like the way she came across her body on that. Love to see her get her elbow up a little bit higher on those hits.
Mount Vernon has won set number 2. Another close one, 25-22. They lead the match in effort tonight over the Bobcats, 2-0, I should say, after winning 26-24 and 25-22. This one's going to be another point for the Hawks. A 4-hit violation called on Beckman. And we're knotted up again for the sixth time in this match.
Yep.
22 all. Sixth time in this game, I should say. And there's Joanna Voss taking her courtesy throw. And she'll serve it over this time.
I like the way you say that, John. Courtesy throw.
There's a line drive over. Thank you. There's a little dump down. Where's Dimmer? The Hawks responding here. Dimmer with her 6th kill of the night. So Chapman taking a timeout now. The Hawks not done yet. Don't want to be swept here tonight on the road. 23-22. We'll keep it right here. As talking about those other scores, Edco beat North Lynn in game 1 tonight, 25-13. And North Lynn over Edco in the second set, 30-28, as they're in set number 3 up in Edgewood tonight. And Epworth, where Mount Vernon wins, they'll win the East Division outright. They beat Western Dubuque in comeback fashion, scoring 5 points in a row to win game number 1, 26-24, in extra point fashion, as Mount Vernon took game number 2, 25-22. Here, Beckman defeated the Hawks 28-26 in those extra points in 23 minutes in game 1. Set number 2 went for the Blazers as well in 27 minutes in easier fashion for Beckman as they won 25-12. We are in the late stages of game number 3 as the Hawks lead now by a point, 23-22. As this set number 3 is exactly 20 minutes old right now. Joanna Voss will serve from the right back corner. Angle it over to the sideline. Backenstedt. Front set by Steppen. It's hit into the net. They called no block. 4 touches on Beckman. The Hawks free 24-22. And 1 point away from going to a set number 4. 2-point lead, Vaughn. Bennett. That set. A little doinker in the middle there by Backenstedt. Good cover by the Hawks. Pumped over by Vasky. There's the front set across the net. Off the block by Dimmer. Vaughn. Front set. Here's Collier. He sends it over to Bennett. Front set left corner. Getting it from near out of bounds. Vasky good cover. Hitting it over. Now under the net. Off the hands of Funky. The Hawks have won and going to be sweep here right now and trying to come back and win it on the road as they get the win 25-22. We go to game number 4 as that one took 22 minutes. The Hawks still alive. It's 2-1 Beckman. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vasky, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Back into Beckman High School. We're in set number 4 as the Hawks trail the match 2-1. First point by Beckman here in set number 4. This one hit to the back row off the block up front by Sidney Steph, their third kill tonight. So 25-22, Hawks win game number 3 and force it to this set 4 in 22 minutes. Hawks dropped game number 2. Beckman 25-12 in 17 minutes. And that thriller in game 1 where we had 14 ties, 23 minutes, 28-26. Beckman prevailed. So left-handed shiver there, popped up in the air, and by Vasky, a diving effort into the net and down. And it's a 3-0 start here for Beckman. Here in set number 4. For the Hawks, you wanted to try to carry that momentum, and now Beckman took it right back.
Right, but it was an earned 3. You know, it wasn't an unforced error by West Delaware.
There's a little punch over the net. It trickles down the left arm of Ellie Bildstein up front. And down on the Beckman side of the court for a 3-1 Blazer lead now. Here is Vasky. Angles it over. Now fight for it at the net. Now behind the back toss there.
A really nice
head toss. Going for the block. Steph and the 5'6" junior. Great effort there. 4-1. And this one is down. Falls down, and it's hit for the Hawks. 5-1. Beckman. As this is going to be out of bounds for the 6-1 lead. This hit by the Hawks again.
Right. And now you're seeing a couple of unforced errors, and you don't want the kids to get themselves down. You want them to get focused and get back in the game.
From sent over by Bennett.
2.
And there's a 2-hit violation. Calling the Hawks a timeout for the Hawks. 7-1 start here for Beckman in game 4. Not what the Hawks wanted to see after that good win. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
At Telke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TelkeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Telke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
A line violation called on Lauren Collier on the far side as 8-1 now the lead for Beckman. Here in game number 4, line driver over. Lindauer, now it's pinball around up front, falls down off the hands of Allison Collier, and a 9-1 lead now side. Bob up now, your little tapper over the block of Bilston and down. Valiant diving effort for Bockenstead, couldn't get there, 9-2. And the Hawks will serve it now left side. Macy Kleitsch. Kleitsch, right to left. Line drives it over. Pops it up. And this one's line drives it out of bounds, 9-2. The 7-point advantage here. Now a 6-point lead for Beckman as Kleitsch will serve going right to left. Drive over. Back set. And sideways bump up towards the net. Front set. Hammer over by Collier. That another front set. Line drive over. Kleitsch has it. Now Meyer pops it up in the air. Short on by Allison Collier. And it's 10-3 Beckman.
Excellent dig by Macy on the right side. She has to play that position before she can go to set. So then Lily stepped up to pass that.
And this one is going to be down. Bilstein gets her 5th kill tonight. 11-3. And a timeout. Coach Mather calls another one. 8-point lead for the Blazers. Back after this from KMC Sports.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Welcome back in. And another kill and a point for Beckman. A hard hit there by Caroline Kleesner. Their 5th kill tonight. 5'6" junior, 12-3. And the Hawks able to win the 3rd set after Beckman claimed the first 2 games in this match tonight. 2-1 lead for Beckman as they lead this 4th game by 9, 12-3. Collier, hard block on the far side by Bockenstedt. And the 10-point lead now, 13-3.
You know, the biggest story of this game right now is that Beckman's had a 7-point run, and now they're in a almost a 6-point run.
And
that just saved us. So
hit out of bounds off of the serve. That's 13-4 now.
Consistency is the key here. So
the Beckman team coming off a 27 win last year. Regional final loss to Davenport Assumption, 3-2. Front set, a hard hammer down. What a save! It went off the thigh of Kleitsch. Betsky got it back up, and the Hawks got it over. Now the volley continues. Little tapper. Coach Troutman wanted to carry. No can do. 13-4. Set. Now a half windmill by Demmer. She pops it up in the air now. Fake set. Kleitsch sent it over. Hard hit to the back row. Boss pumps it over. Now a back set. Adjusting his pocket set. Hit up in the air by Allison Collier. Now here's a line drive hit by Collier. Here's a hit over by Kleesner. Hawks now back set. Trying to avoid the intended. Getting it down. Here's Lily Meyer. And the Hawks trail by 8. 13-5. And a long way to go, but a good start. Janavon from the back right side. Vaughn. Now front set, right to left. That will be off a block on the far side, out of bounds. Beckman gets the point, the ball back. They lead by 9, 14-5. Back middle, Lucas. Line driving it over Vasquez. Front set, Collier from White's got it down. Bennett with a diving effort to not get there in time. And the Hawks will lead now. The trailing by 8 now, I should say, 14-6. Back right corner is Allison Collier. This one over to Bockenstedt. White. Now Collier to Meyer. Hits it too hard out the back end. 14-6. 15-6, I should say. 9-point lead now. Here for the Blazers are 10 points away and claiming this match. Collier up front. Full tap. Left-handed tap over by Dimmer now. Bennett over and down. Collier and Vasquez were there, but it splits them. Yeah. And it's 16-6. 10-point lead.
That was a pretty hard hit, and the ball dropped right before it got to the players. And it was a good overlap by the defense in the back row.
Hawkinson over. Climbs up the shoulder of Collier. She's able to fight it off. Vasquez gets back to her. She taps it over. This one short on into the net by Carolyn Cleveland. And it's 16-7 now. Beckman team ranked number 11. They've got a tough region in Class 3A. As the team that knocked them out last year ended their season. Davenport Assumption ranked 7th. West Liberty up top. There with Assumption ranked 13th. Beckman and Monticello played first round. They're both ranked 11th for the Blazers, 15th for Monticello. Be a tough region number 7. The Hawks are in region 5. They open up with Union on the 18th of October, of course, as we told you Tuesday night. This one is hit too hard off the back end. 17-7. A 10-point lead now. Turned over by Queenston. Bumped up in the air. Hauser tipped around under the net by Bennett. And the Hawks gain a point back at 17-8 now.
Now's the time they have to not let them get any runs. They have to make sure that they get a stop every time or every other time just to claw their way back.
And this one tackles off the tape and down by Lindauer. And it's 17-10. And we'll tap her over. Now, pushover by Vasquez. Did we not get a point for that last one? We did it to us already. There we get a point. They almost out of bounds. You have 10 or 11?
Actually, I have 9, but I'll take the 10 then from the last game.
17-10 is our score.
I'm not sure if she knows. Never mind.
This one down by Tyler. The timeout. Coach Stallman, 17-11. Hawks within 6. Back after this in KMCH Sports.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Your number one Hawk fans. Auto Owners Insurance and Parrott Insurance is a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and farm to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. For more information, visit me, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester today.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
And welcome back in to Beckman High School. Nice volley there. Let's go get out of bounds. At 18-11. It's the 7-point lead for Beckman. And now from the back left side, this will be Sydney Arns. Up front, will toss over behind the back, but out of bounds.
That was so close.
Good idea.
Yeah, that was a great idea because they weren't expecting that at all.
Not at all. Macy Kleitz. Boy, trickeration there, but backfired 19-11. 8-point lead for the Blazers, and they're 6 points away. Front set, push over, popped up in the air. Vasky, now a hit over. Front set right to left. Minute for the hard throw down. Got it. 20-11 now.
That girl can hit, John.
She can. Isabel Bennett. 6 kills on the night. And now, front set. Here's a block back over off the hands of Sydney Stephen on the kill attempt by Lauren Collier. It's 21-11 now. And there is Hauser hitting it too hard, calling for a tip. No can do. Blazers get the point, 22-11. And there, tossed over by Collier. Hit back over Bockenstedt. Collier with the cover. Little tap over and hit the court. Diving up over Bockenstedt. Couldn't get there in time. 22-13 now. Well, what was that throw? I was jumping the gun. 22-12.
Well, the cookies keep doing that too.
Wishful thinking. This one, line drive over. Popped up in the air. Now front set, right to left. From the middle, there's Bilstein. 23-12. Now is the score. Beckman's 2 points away. This one sent over by Collier on the right side. Hammer down there. And it's 23-13 now. Still 10-point lead for Beckman as they're 2 points away.
Very nice back set speed that she put right down the line. They couldn't defend that at all. It was such a hard hit.
And a line drive over, popped up in the air. Bennett pushes it over. Back set. No touch. They call for hits. 24-13. Game and match point coming up right here. As from the back right side, this is Sydney Stephen. Line drives over. Front set. Collier for the kill. Stuck it in the far side. 24-14. Back to a 10-point lead.
That's Allison. Is that Allison?
Yes, Allison Collier with her 4th kill tonight. An update from Epworth. Western Dubuque has won one set tonight, 25-13. As they take down Mount Vernon. 2-1. Mount Vernon leads in Epworth. Mount Vernon, they hang on to win. They will win the East Division of the conference. If Western Dubuque pulls the upset, it'll be a 3-way tie with Western Dubuque, Mount Vernon, and Beckman. As the Blazers hang on. Here's her up 24-14. Pinball around. Dimmer pushes it down and good. Hawks get the point, and they're still alive. 9-point lead, 24-15.
Leave the game with dignity, and that's what they're doing.
That's right. Make it respectable. Sends it to the back row off the serve is blocked. Once it over, Kleitz. Now Vasky. Kleitz just over the net. Arn. Hammer down, and there it is. Bilstein with the final kill. 6 kills on the night for her. And there is your match. Great set number 1, but the Hawks did not have enough. Did not have enough at all, as we're going to take a break. We're coming right back from KMCH Sports.
Sode's Green Acre, located in Guttenberg, offers a fun shopping experience for the entire family. Retro candy, unique gifts and toys, gourmet foods, coffee and tea, top shelf spirits, craft beer and wine, plus a cafe with full bar service. Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg. Find them on Facebook.
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking, where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at AmericanTrust.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back into Beckman High School Gymnasium here in Dyersville. Almost a clean sweep here tonight. Match-wise winning for Beckman, as the West Delaware sophomores did win 2-1. But the Blazers swept the freshmen 3-0 and 2-1. And the JV winning 3-0 for Beckman and the sophomores for the Hawks. The only team to win tonight 2-1, as the varsity falls 3-1. Total match score 100 points for Beckman, 78 for the Hawks in a match that lasted 1 hour and 20 minutes here tonight. What a first game we opened up with. That could have kind of momentum could have kept up for the Hawks. That was a tough one to lose, as we talked about. Tough to come back from. And Beckman, they really used that momentum, that confidence, and that propelled them on the rest of the way. Had a little hiccup there, Hawks. Great job of the Hawks persevering and getting that game number 3. But Beckman was too much in game 2, winning 25-12, and then the nightcap 25-15. But if they can bottle that performance, they're going to be scary in the postseason here. Right. That first set, 28-26, they fall by 2, and just not enough here tonight to give Beckman credit. Very good squad that Coach Troutman has.
No doubt about it. They are a very, very good volleyball team, and you can see that they are well coached. Todd knows what he's doing. You know, like I said before, his trademark is having those kids push the ball if they can't get a hit to the corners, and they did that quite a bit tonight, and then West Delaware caught on to it. One thing that I think that West Delaware probably could have done was push it a little bit more to, instead of just letting Beckman play in a smaller spot. Keep that floor spread out a little bit. Few unforced errors, you know, and I don't think that was a major part of the match, but I think that that 28-26 loss kind of took a little wind out of their sails, and they didn't bounce back like we're used to seeing.
As Claire Dimmer and Lauren Tiger led the way for the kill department for the Hawks. Lauren Tiger had 8. Claire had 6. Elsewhere, it was Macy Kleitz with 4. Alice Collier with 4. 3 for Lily Meyer and 2 for Ava Hauser. On the other side for Beckman, 6 for Isabel Bennett, 6 for Ellie Bildstein, 5 for Heather Beckenstedt, 3 for Caroline Gleasner and Sydney Steppen, 1 for Morgan Funky, and 1 for Paige McDermott. As the Beckman Blazers improve their record to 23. As their set record at 58-30. The Hawks now at 43-33 set-wise and 19-14 overall. They end out the east side of the WAMAC Conference in 4th place with a 4-3 mark, as the Beckman Blazers go to 6-1. And if Western Dubuque can complete that comeback tonight, they would have themselves a share of the conference the first time in a long time for Beckman volleyball. As the Hawks drop the road record to 11-14. Beckman improves their home record to 3-1, 10-2 overall in the WAMAC Conference. As the Hawks will move on to the left side invitational at Cedar Rapids Jefferson High School on Saturday. So you got to come right back. You're going to be playing some great competition. Right. A lower seed this year from what they've been used to. So going to see some stiff competition, as Coach Mather alluded to on Tuesday night. So got to be ready.
Right. You know, and the biggest thing is, what are they going to do in their practice tomorrow? How are they going to come back to practice? You know that he's in there talking to them about, you know what, talk about it, say what happened tonight. Now let's move on, because we've got a lot of tournament stuff coming up, and Saturday is when you need to bring it back and show us that you really do want to take this to the next level.
Yes, indeed. As the Hawks fall tonight, 3-1, as a total match score of 178 and a total time of 1 hour and 20 minutes here tonight. As we'll take one more break. Joni, thank you for your time. We'll see you
always a pleasure
next week as we get ready for the WAMAC Conference Tournament. As we'll take a break, one more break, come back to wrap it up here from Beckman High School. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
John Swisher back with you for the final time here tonight as the West Delaware Hawks drop the record to 19-14. As Beckman with a 23-11 mark, they move on as they'll be in that Region 7 of Class 3A. We talked about 4 ranked teams right now. Davenport Assumption, number 7, West Liberty, number 13, and Beckman, the 11th ranked team, Monticello, the 15th ranked team. The Hawks are one of 3 teams ranked. They're unranked, I should say. Only 2 teams in Region 5 that are ranked, as the Waterloo Columbus, number 3, New Hampton, number 12. As the Hawks ball tonight, total score of 100-78, total time 1 hour and 20 minutes as we bring in the fine head coach of West Delaware Hawks, Brett Mather. His team falls here tonight 19-14. And we start by talking about a very impressive showing in game number 1, 28-26, 23 minutes there. And, boy, a lot of momentum went to the other side in that first set.
You know, game 1, I thought we played extremely hard. I thought both teams played extremely hard game 1. You know, there was a lot of points being earned by both teams there. So that was fun to watch. I think the crowd probably enjoyed that as much as anybody else did. But we had opportunities at the end of game 1, and we gave them some gifts. Yep. We gave them at least 3 gifts right at the end of game 1. We're right there in position to grab that game, and then we just, you know, it's kind of been what we've done a lot of this season is just give games away, and I thought that was a big momentum swing for us. I thought we, you know, had a call that could have went our way at the end of game 1, but you know, regardless of the call, you don't ever put it in the officials' hands because they're great officials. They do a great job. You know, we can't hit balls out. We can't make the mistakes we do at the end of game 1 there. But you know, I think, you know, here's my takeaway from the night is I thought it was the first time that I've seen our group play with that much energy and with that much desire to actually be successful. Defensively, you know, at times we looked magnificent. At times we kind of went back to what we've been doing in the past. You know, so we're working on it. It was a good match tonight. I think we're going to take a lot of positives out tonight. Losing stinks, but you know, that's a great Dyersville Beckman team, and you know, we just got to keep pushing forward.
Absolutely, and the trick is, your job is to get that recipe, to get that hard effort and that mental approach of playing at that level each and every time out. And it's not an easy chore, but something that can be done. And this group, boy, they showed glimpses. And you talk about set number 1, a tremendous effort. And when Lauren Collier is hitting like that and playing like that, tough to beat.
Oh, you know, absolutely. I think our middles are phenomenal. You know, I think we have 2 of the best middles in the state as far as on one team. You know, so they did a great job, and Macy did a great job getting the ball. You know, obviously a lot of that starts with our passing there, and you know, I think we're going to keep moving forward. It's frustrating, it's difficult, but you know, I think we're finally going to start clicking here. You know, you can just see it in the girls' eyes that they're hungry right now, and I didn't see that. You know, as hungry as they are right now, I didn't see that. You know, maybe a couple weeks ago or 3 weeks ago or whenever it was, and we can't make the mistakes we make and expect to win some big ball games.
That's right. And Saturday, going to be the same thing with a tough competition with that lower seed here in that bracket, the West Side Invitation. We'll see the Rapids Jefferson, but as we talked about, be a good tune-up heading into the WAMAC Conference Tournament on Tuesday down in Maquoketa.
Oh, you know, we put ourselves in position to get the games we're going to have now. You know, we're going to play some tough seeds at WAMAC, and we're certainly playing some tough seeds at the West Side there. So our biggest goal is just go out there and compete. You know, and if we get a chance to end the game, we need to end the game, and that's we're going to go down there and we're going to play our butts off, and we just got to continue to improve.
Interesting season, the WAMAC East Division, as we close the door on the regular season part of it, as Western Dubuque came back and won set number 3. It's 2-1 in Epworth tonight after Mount Vernon took 2 close sets, and then Western Dubuque came back and beat them 25-13 in set number 3. They're in set 4 now. So overall, the WAMAC Conference, Mount Vernon, if they come back and beat them in Game 4, they'll be the overall champion. And your overall thoughts on the WAMAC East this year?
Well, you know, it's competitive as it always is. Mount Vernon's got a nice squad, Beckman's got a nice squad, West Dubuque's got a nice squad, and then you know, we're right now a step below all of those there, but we're a step above the bottom part there too. So we're kind of a midline team, but I think we're also a midline team that's a sleeper because we haven't been playing with this team all year. And my goal is to not surprise others. I don't care about surprising others. My goal is to go out there and play Hawk volleyball and play it with pride. And that's what we got to do.
All right. Good luck Saturday. We will see you Tuesday in Maquoketa.
All right. As always, thanks, Coach.
You betcha. Thank you for your time, Brett Mather, the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks. As the Hawks fall to 19-13, 43-33 set-wise on the year. Beckman improves 23-11 and 58 and 30 on the season sets. As 6-1, their final East side record of the Wanac Conference. The Hawks at 4-3, good for fourth place. As that's going to wrap it up here tonight, I want to remind you of the football announcement for tomorrow night because of the heavy rains expected in the KMCH listening area tomorrow night. And tomorrow, I should say, later on tonight, all day tomorrow, only one varsity game now to save the field tomorrow night, and could be an early start time. Right now, still a normal start time of 7:15, but if the situation warrants, a start time could be moved up to 5:30. It would be the earliest start time tomorrow night for one varsity game inside Brown Field as the Hawks welcome in the Golden Eagles of Dubuque Walnut Catholic. So right now, 7:15, one varsity game only at Brown Field. We'll have all the coverage here for you as our pregame will start at 6:45 tomorrow night, unless a time change occurs. And then we will go from there, and we will update you on the air and on our social media all day tomorrow of what we will do. Then our area online and play that game of the week, Northland hosting ECHO. No time change, no switch yet of that one. One varsity game is the regular schedule format tomorrow night at Northland as Northland hosts the ECHO Vikings in Week 7 of the high school football season. And the Coach's Corner at 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning, followed by Hawkeye football pregame coverage and the kick at 11 o'clock from the Hawkeye Radio Network as the Hawks host the Fighting Illini of Illinois inside beautiful Kinnick Stadium as they host Illinois for homecoming 2017. That does it tonight. The Hawks fall to the Beckman Blazers. Blazers improve on with a 3-1 record. Took an hour and 20 minutes here tonight. 100 to 78 the total points in the contest here tonight. Have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Thursday night. Thanks to Joan Salo. Thanks to Paul Glaze in the studio. So long, everybody, from Dyersville, Iowa.
KCRG TV9 First Alert forecast. Scattered showers developing tonight. We're down near 56. Rain becomes more widespread tomorrow, a high of 66. Rain likely tomorrow night. Will turn windy late, our low near 60. Winds out of the east, 5 to 10 tonight. Southeast at 5 to 15 tomorrow. Windy showers through the morning Saturday. Mostly cloudy skies and a high in the mid-60s. I'm TV9 First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Joe Winters on Mix 94.7 KMCH.